This is CJ at Jean Stephen Galleries in St. Louis Park. You can't really miss it, there's a Lorex out front. The Twin Cities Fine Art Gallery is closing after 32 years because Jean and Steve Danko are ready to retire and travel. I'm going to get my time with Steve after he completes an interview with Sun Media editor Seth Rowe. Many gallery interviews, thefts, and attempted thefts have taken place right under the nose of James the Butler. Did your business take much of a hit when you left downtown?
We took a bit of a hit. We missed the tourists. So much of our sales are from out of state and out of town. Here we lost that, and it was a shame. We rent's less, but we preferred being on Nicollet Mall. For us, a lot of it's more almost a personal thing, which is the skyways you can walk throughout the year. You've got a lot of freedom. And being downtown has got a certain oomph to it that you just don't get in other spots in the cities.
How much has the business changed in your 32 years?
Dramatically. When we first started in 1987, people would sit up one day and say, we need something above our couch. And then they would go to 2 or 3 art galleries in the area. They'd go to a furniture store, they'd make a decision, they'd come back and they'd buy it. You look at everything that's happened in the intervening 30-some years, and today a lot of our business is internet-based. When we first started, it was 100% local, maybe some visitors and some shipping on that basis. Today, we probably ship 80 to 90% of the art we sell. We're basically more of a national and often international gallery with what we do. A lot of it is just that's where the art market has gone, sadly enough.
How often do you have to tell people that their art is not supposed to match their furniture?
We still do that quite a bit. We used to have people come in, though, with like wallpaper swatches and parts of the carpet and all that.
Were there more attempted thefts when you were on Nicollet Mall or since you've moved to St. Louis Park?
Nicollet Mall wins.
The guy over in the corner, he's kind of been your security guard for a period of time.
He has. It's interesting, when we were on the mall, people would walk by and, or sometimes someone would walk in. Then they'd see him and they'd immediately walk away. Realize it's like we were being cased. And they saw someone watching. And they just left.
To own an art gallery, you have to be independently wealthy, I'm thinking.
It'd be nice if we were. No, gave us a good life. We weren't independently wealthy, sadly enough. We were successful. I was successful. I was an art director at Pillsbury when we started the gallery. We basically had to make ourselves in this case.
Is your home crammed with art also?
We have quite a bit. It's not top to bottom crammed, but we have quite a bit. We've got, for example, this artist behind us, Michael Parks. We have, I think, 4 in the living room. Same token, we do host 3 very young grandkids, and it sort of limits what you can do.
So you have to art-proof your house for the grandkids.
You got it, or kid-proof our art, one of those 2 things, yeah.
You've got to be the biggest seller of Dr. Seuss artwork in the Midwest.
We are, pretty clearly, yeah. Yeah, we've done a lot of it. Over the years, we must have done it probably, I suppose, 3 to 5 million at least over time. Yeah, Dr. Seuss has always struck a nerve with people. Very unique, very different. It sort of worked out interesting because I've actually found myself, about a month ago, I flew into Coronado, California to give a talk about Dr. Seuss, of all things.
You've experienced no sales-related backlash to the interpretations of Dr. Seuss as racist?
No, that was big about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I used to refer to it more. So it's turned out to be one of those little labors of love.
So the larynx out front must go?
It must go. The landlord has said I can leave it there for a while. It isn't a wonderful sculpture.
Nobody's stealing that. You worked with your wife.
Yes.
How can a visitor to the gallery tell that you all have gotten on each other's nerves?
We don't get on each other's nerves that much.
That's good.
We have little areas that we pretty much each work in or excel in. We both sell art, okay? But the simple fact of the matter is that there are times Jean says things I don't like her saying, and I say things she doesn't like me saying, okay? But the other part is that if that happens, usually we've got someone else around us, and we handle it very gingerly. And really, I don't think we rarely do we go home angry with each other because of anything that happened in the gallery.
Well, you both have kind of mild personalities. Is anybody more fiery than the other person?
No, I guess you're right. We probably are both pretty mild with that. But yeah, I think you almost have to be too, though. Maybe that's why we've been able to do this for 30 years and remain married and happy and all that. It's all worked out okay.
Are
you the columnist?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I get out of the way?
No, no. I'm sure there's traffic in here.